So what's going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. It's your boy MTDH, and so today's tutorial, you see what we'll be creating. So I thought I should start doing some sort of photo manipulation as well for those of you that want to learn Photoshop. Let's get into it, and I'll show you how that one was created. Ciao. So I'm just gonna. So these are the two images we'll be working with. Let me just break this down. So what you want to do to create something like this is you want to make sure you take a clean plate of where you want to do the effect. So you can see now there's nobody here, right? And the next shot will be not be a photo of the person you want to use, so that by the time we clean this part of his body out, we still are left with the background. So we just pretty much will be combining these two images together. So I happen to shoot this photo. I shot them in RAW. So let's open them in Photoshop now, and you see how we open that. While we wait on Photoshop. Man, it's been crazy, everything that's been going on. So yeah, we have Photoshop open now. So because I took this photo in RAW format, it's gonna bring out this camera raw. So this is just if you want to do some adjustment, but I'm not gonna do any adjustment right now, just because I want these pictures to match as much as possible. So I'll just leave them exactly the way it was taken out of the camera. So what you want to do is just open image. You click on that. So it's open image now. So now let's go back to our Finder to open the other image. I'm gonna right click and just open. It's gonna come again, camera raw, and yeah, I'll just open image. So now we have these two images open in Photoshop. So what you want to do is I'm gonna drag this one, I'm gonna drag it onto the other image and drop it there. So let me minimize this. So what I want to do now is to bring this other image to match, and thank God with Photoshop you can see these purple lines, also pink, kind of they are like guidelines just to show that my pictures are matching. So now I have these two pictures kind of stacked on each other. So if I turn off the layer on the top, it should, the only difference from the top and the bottom should just be my friend right here in the middle. So let's give that a try. See that? There's a little bit of jump, but it's not that crazy. Oh, I actually think my pictures are not perfectly aligned. Let's try it now. Oh no, it's more now. Okay, let's try now. I think this would do. It doesn't have to be perfect. So what we want to do now is I'll unlock my layer below. So we have this now as our background. I'll name it BG, and here my friend's name is Richmond. I'll put Richmond. Okay, so now what we want to do is with the layer that has Richmond on it, let us zoom in. We want to clean out his bottom half so that we're not left with just his top part. Okay, so we'll start to clean the bottom half now. So what we want to do is take here to here, down like that, and we'll delete all that. So I think we should probably start from like this. Let's start from right here. Oh, let's start from here, connect it to here, connect it to his arms, try and get most of his hand as much as you can, because we'll make it more believable here. So now let us come down, maybe here. I mean, it depends on however you want to do it. You can always go over here, here. So basically what you want to try to avoid is just anything that will not make it believable. I'm not sure if that made sense, but yeah, as you can see, so I'm just trying to connect. And for those of you that maybe you don't know how to use a pen tool, let me know. Maybe I'll make a tutorial on how to use the pen tool, and I hope I'm not rushing you guys with this. So so now we want to delete this part, so we'll right click, we'll click on make selection. As you can see, you have your feather radius. So feather radius is you don't want your edges to really be sharp, so you want to feather it a little bit. I'll do like 2 and I'll click OK. So now clicking OK, we've already made the selection, right? So now we'll just delete, and as you can see, now we can see what's behind his leg. So let's just Command D. But if you notice this, if you notice it, I can still see a little bit of some sharp edge, so that means my my feathering was not good enough. So I can always come to my history, and I can go to close path. It will bring back where the last that I did there. Right click again, make selection again. So instead of 2, let's do like 5. I want it to be really feathered out, so we don't even see anything going on. So now we'll delete, Command D. It's not actually the best. I can still see a little bit of it, so I think what we should do is we can always use something called the eraser tool. So we look for eraser, I think it's right here. Yeah, eraser tool, or the shortcut should be E, I believe. Yeah, E. So we'll make our eraser bigger. So then we can go closer. So all those parts that you can see visibly, you just want to try and clean out. As you can see here, we don't want all these extra lines here. So with your eraser tool, make sure you reduce the opacity. I like to reduce mine to like 20 something. Flow, then want to come to those edges and start cleaning, just so it will blend with, you know, the layers will blend with each other better. As you can see, the layers are blending better, and you can always increase the opacity. See that? So I just like to give my own like some pinches, nothing too crazy, you know. So guys, that's pretty much it. As you can see, this is a really cool effect that you can just make, and just, you know, nothing too special. And you can always change your resolution. Just hit C for crop and just crop it in. And voila, there you go. Hit enter. So that's pretty much how you can get this kind of effect. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. It does help if you found it helpful. And yeah, one last thing is, don't forget to turn on your bell icon, just because you get updated when I upload a new video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao ciao.